I just want to start off by saying congrats to Crystal Palace, their first ever FA Cup win. And yes, it's against Man City. Well, Crystal Palace come out today. They had a game plan. You know, they play a low block because in the Premier League, City beat them after they were up 2-0. City beat them 5-2. And so they know who they're playing against. You know, so they came out, they play a low block for the whole entire game. The whole entire game was so annoying. And if you watch City week in, week out, or if you're a City fan, you know City is struggling this season and City is not the biggest fan of low block. They struggle to break down teams like that. Look at Southampton, for example. You understand what I'm saying? Southampton did the same thing. They got their point. And Crystal Palace, they've been flying high, honestly. They've been doing good. Especially in the FA Cup. They're cooking in the FA Cup. They beat, I believe, Aston Villa 3-0 or 2-0 to reach the final. So well deserved. And honestly, they were the better team today. They were the better team today. They come out, they had a plan. They play their low block well. They catch us on the counter. Mateta with the hold up plays. They had a plan and they executed well. They didn't make any mistake. Crystal Palace didn't make any mistakes today. They had a plan and they executed well. Eze, what a player. Like, I can talk about that player every day. He's such a good baller. Like, when Olise left Crystal Palace, I was wondering why this man is staying. Like, nobody see his talent, but hopefully he get a big move to a big club this summer because, you know, he deserved that. He destined to reach to the top, honestly, with a bigger club, you know, where he can win more silverwares at a bigger club. But Olise, he took his goal one time, placed it a far post from the keeper. He's such a good player. Week in and week out, he's scoring. If he's not scoring, he's assisting. You know, it's rare when you have a drought. Honestly, he's really carrying Crystal Palace, Mateta and friends, Eze and friends. Honestly, you know, they cooking down there. So congrats to Crystal Palace. They execute. They plan well. But let's talk about that. Red card. Honestly, that's a whole red card right there. The excuse was the fact that he pushed the ball away from goal, make it not a goal. Not, the chances of him scoring is slim. Bro, if he didn't touch that ball, Haaland would have knocked the ball around the keeper and placed it in the net. Simple. That's an easy goal for Haaland, honestly. And keep in mind, that was not even a pen. That was not even a yellow card. That was not even a red card. And then it wasn't even a free kick either. You know what I mean? That would upset me. It wasn't even a free kick. That was an ad. You know, it's a final. The referee probably didn't want to make a crazy decision. Because honestly, if I'm watching football, is, you know, stuff like that happen once in a while. You know what I mean? Once in a while. So he probably didn't know how to handle the situation or what to call or give a red card or what. So he just let it be. But that should have been a free kick. That should have been a red card. Yellow card at least. You know what I mean? But then City got a penalty. Well deserved. Bernardo Silva. What a baller. It's hard to get his ball off his foot. Even though he's small, but you know, he know to turn, he know to dribble. He's a dribbler, he's a baller. You know, and he drew a penalty for City. I thought Haaland was gonna kick the penalty because, you know, he hugged the ball up immediately. You know what I mean? And that's City number one penalty kicker, Haaland, honestly. And he gave the ball to Mamouche last minute. Give the ball a kiss, handed off to Mamouche. And I was like, what the hell? I never really watched Mamouche take penalty like that. I know he's a good goal scorer and he know to stuff his foot down that ball throat, honestly. You know, but penalty in a final like this, I don't think he should have passed that ball to Mamouche, honestly. And so said, he missed. Like, it's a good penalty. He placed the ball, he kicked the ball, he placed it in the far post, at the far corner. But the keeper just guessed correctly, you know. And That's what upset me again, because he should never have been on the pitch. He should have never been on the pitch in the first place. He should have got a red card for what he did right before the penalty. You understand? But nonetheless, that doesn't discredit that Palace deserve it, because they execute their game plan very well, and that's what matters when you come to a final. You know, you can beat a team in the league, but final is it's just a different beast. You know what I mean? Final is one-off game, so people will take risks, people will play what they're strong in instead of playing normal like it's a league game. But oh my god, I'm so upset. Honestly, I'm so upset. But congrats to them once again. You know what I mean? City poor. First in Pep career, he's going trophyless. He always deliver a season. He always deliver a trophy. And that's his first season he going trophyless. He was fuming on the sideline. You could see it on his face. Even after the game, the goalkeeper tried to hug him, or, you know, saying good game, whatever they say after the game, you know. He was like, stay far away from me, stay back. You know, he's taking out his frustration on the goalkeeper, but honestly, it's not the goalkeeper fault. City just been poor all season. It's my team, but we've been poor all season, honestly. You know, and I was banking on this FA Cup and be like, alright, we're not Arsenal, we're gonna get a win, you know. But damn, City, we gotta come again next year. But I feel like this will let us grow for next season and realize that we gotta stay fighting for everything. Nothing is there for you, you know what I mean? You just gotta fight for every single trophy on every front, you know what I mean? We gotta come out next season, get back and winning ways, because it's long overdue. Honestly, this drought is crazy. So today, Echeverry made his debut. Honestly, I feel like he have a bright future at City, especially under Pep. I know he probably leave City soon, because he been there like forever. But you know, we're glad for having Pep as our manager for the past couple of years. But Echeverry, he's a young talent. I'm following him from City, put him on the radar. He's a good talent. He made his debut today. He had a chance today to change the game. That was gonna be like an iconic moment in his career, if you get what I'm saying. You know, so he played good for the minutes that he got today. But oh my god, Sevilla. Seems like this guy had a one season wonder, bro. One season wonder. Send him back to Spain. Honestly, send him back to where Girona. Send him back, because absolute garbage, bro. I believe he's on one goal for the whole season, and it took forever to get. Like, bro, pack it up. Send Sevilla back, honestly.